afternoon from Bobblehead Homestead. I am Jeff. Today is Thursday. It's about 95 degrees, partially cloudy, and a nice breeze here and there. Of course, any breeze when it's 95 is nice. And, okay, where are we going first? Number 2 update, or I put up another shelf in the cabin? Let's go with number 2. Number 2 just came off the nest for an afternoon snack and some nice fresh cool water, and while she is partaking, I am going to go steal a look at her nest. Okay, what do we have here? 2, 4, 6, 8 eggs and 2 blue ones. 10 eggs. There was only 9 yesterday. I think number 2 laid another egg. In fact, I'm pretty sure she did, and it's probably this front one, which is a little bit lighter colored. Bing! Probably that one. Interesting. Well, this is day 2, so I should probably take that egg out of there, because if the other one's hatched 2 days before it, she's going to leave the nest with the baby chicks before that one hatches. And although I am not 100% sure which one is which, I hadn't counted on this this possibility. I should have marked them with a pencil so that I knew which ones were which. Oh man, I didn't count on number 2 hatching any more eggs. And the other hens that are in here, I could tell the difference on those because they don't, you know, they're olive eggers. They don't lay blue eggs or tiny number 2 eggs. So, alright, here we go. We're up to 8. We're up to 8 with 2 whiting true blue eggs. I guess what I can do, if she does get off the nest before the rest of the eggs hatch, assuming we make it that far, which is not a safe assumption, I could throw them in an incubator that's ready to go. Alright, so I need to go grab a pencil and mark these eggs so I know these are the original. You're fast, number 2. You're a fast little girl. By the time I went inside and got a pencil and came back out here, you were already back on the nest. That's one dedicated broody hen. Alright, I guess I don't want to bug you, so I'll just leave those there until tomorrow. And if you lay another one tomorrow, I don't know. Typically hens will stop laying eggs once they go broody. But she might have had a couple stored up, so. Alright, you got 8 of your own eggs under there. Let's hope for the best. Have a good day, number 2. No? Day number 2 of 21 days of number 2 sitting on those eggs. She now has 8 of her own eggs under her and 2 of the whiting true blue eggs. And everything's good. She got up, got some food and some water, and went straight back to the nest. So far so good, day 2. One thing I forgot to mention yesterday about the rooster that I lost is that he is most likely the father of those chicks if they hatch under number 2. He's most likely the father of those eggs. Yeah, that doesn't sound right to him either. I don't know what the terminology is, but he is most likely the father. So if she is able to hatch them and I do get some hens out of there, what color eggs will number 2's daughters hatch? I know for sure that rooster carried brown egg genetics, so the most likely scenario is that number 2's daughters will lay a light brown egg, a little bit darker than what she lays. But there is a very, very slight chance that they will lay little green eggs, light green eggs most likely. That rooster, I don't know what his genetic makeup was, but there is a chance that he has that blue eggshell genes in him, and there's a smaller chance that he passed those along to these eggs, and so it's a possibility. But yeah, that dude, the day before his untimely ending, I put his offspring under number 2 to hatch, so at least he's got that going for him. Okay, what's my next topic on tap? I got another shelf put up. That'll be for my printer and other computer related stuff. I did one in the corner. I'm gonna do another one at the very same level on that wall also. I've just been using leftover scrap boards, and that is the leftover of the top of this kitchen wall. Yep, we got one board for this, and there was a leftover piece, and so I turned it into a shelf, and that'll work. Yay, another shelf, and I'm gonna put one up there too. I just got to figure out what scrap pieces I'm gonna use. I did use different brackets this time. These are, I got an 8-pack of these. They are different. These are 6 inches, 6 inches. These are 8 inches and 10 inches. So you can get a wider shelf on these. They're not as thick of a metal, but they do have the cross brace. So, and once again, I got an 8-pack, so that saves you money from buying one pair at a time. So, yep, cool. Now I just got to figure out which leftover boards I'm going to use. Oh, and that one, I put the stain side down because I can see it from the bottom, especially sitting here in my chair. I can look up and see the bottom of that shelf. I can't see the top of it though. And it's more than 6 feet tall. I made sure it just barely, so if I stand up, you know, right there, I'm not going to hit my head on it. I made sure it was the right height, unless I'm wearing really thick shoes or something. I didn't think about that. It should be all right. All right, that's the scoop on another new shelf. And I'm going to do another one, yeah, like I said, on that wall. And that way I can put my printer up there, computer speakers, printer paper, other computer office type items. I'm out here in the lane. That's my driveway. That's my weed eater. That's Bob. Hey Bob. Bob's watching me weed eat. And what I'm doing, I'm just going down the lane here. My property does not go all the way to the lane. It where that tree ends, it's kind of a straight line down there. So that's not my property. And yeah, so I'm taking care of it because I said I was going to take care of it. So 2 nights and I got about halfway done. My property does not go all the way down to the end of the lane. You see that orange? Yeah, it doesn't go that far. It goes into right in there somewhere. So, yep, I said I'd weed eat it, so that's what I'm doing. I'm getting it weed eated. Stay safe, Bob. Well, the weed eater ran out of juice, and I'm running out of light. So that's going to be all for this video. Shout out to Cog Hill Farm. Yes, Cog Hill Farm. Jason and family over in Alabama. They do some wonderful, crazy, exciting things over there. And while I'm doing a shout out, I want to give a shout out to Reap What You Sow. Hi, Bob. Reap What You Sow. They're in Louisiana. Their last video, I believe, I haven't checked in a few hours, was making American Beauty Berry Jam. And then one of the previous videos they did, they went out and foraged for the American beauty berries. I've got beauty berries all over this place. I showed a short clip of them, I don't know, a while back, and people were asking about them. But so if you're interested in those little purple beauty berries, I'll put a link down below. Have a look at Reap What You Sow in Louisiana, and they were making beauty berry jam. So very cool. Also, I want a Papa Pepper. I'm glad you're still alive, dude. Got bit by a water moccasin, and if anybody's going to get bit by a water moccasin, it's going to be him because he tries to catch them. And he explained all that in one of his recent videos. It looks like he's going to be all right, but man, if my hand and arm was swelling up like that, I'd be freaking out. So you're braver than I am, and I hope you get through that all right. Okay, with that, thanks for watching, and take her easy, everybody. Bob, are you getting hungry? It's about that time, isn't it, Bob? You don't care. Scratches, food, either way, you're happy.